Hey people, I'm gonna have to make this real quick. I'm still working on that job, but something reminded me of this today, and I had talked about it a couple years ago. And everybody thinks they know the origins of Santa Claus, and a lot of people think it comes from this old Saint Nick. But Saint Nick is the ancient devil, Nicholas, Nickel, and he would be called Old Nick. And it's because nickel gives you a problem when you're trying to separate copper. And also if you're trying to make hardened glass, nickel is the devil that causes it to break. So I'm going to get back to my movie soon. I got this floor left to put in. After I finished their new offices, I went to remodel the old one and get some paint and do some electrical and floors in it. I ended up having to do everything. I've also had to fire the air conditioned man. I saved the man about $5,000 by fixing the air conditioning system for him. I had to fire my plumber too. He was messing up and wanting outrageous money to screw up. And everybody's a total screw up right now. Everything I've had to order online has come screwed up. And they want me to go to the post office and fix it. And I'm not going to the post office, especially at Christmas. I had to chip up the old floors. There's 2 layers of floors. That was difficult. But the weather's been really nice here. This is on the beach in Long Beach, Mississippi. And it's 68 degrees outside while I was having my lunch. It's really nice. So a couple weeks ago I was working in the office, and I heard the salesman and the owner talking about somebody had missed their first payment. And the owner was telling them, hey, go pick it up. And the salesman didn't want to lose his sales commission, He said, no, I can get him to come pay. And so I had to throw my 2 cents in there. Hey, if somebody is going to miss the first payment on something, you're going to have a problem with every payment. Pick it up. And so today, while the owner was talking to a new customer, he was telling them, hey, there's a clause, and if you miss the first payment, we're going to come repossess it. So that's also known as a Santa Claus. And so Santa is your Hebrew word for sleeping. Hey, if you were sleeping on your first payment, the sleeping clause cuts in. And that's why Santa Claus, he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake, but he sees you when you're sleeping, because he's in the sleep. He sees you when you're sleeping, to take hold of suddenly and forcibly. To seize, he sees you when you're sleeping. And so Santa is more like the dreams sent to. And you can see it in the Hebrew in this word in Genesis 28:16. And awoke Jacob from his sleep is Santu, from Santa. And you can see it in this list of words. It means sleep. Ma Santum, from Santas, the Santa Ka. From Santu, the most time it's used 4 times from Santa. Santas, with an M on the N is S, Santi. And it's, from Santas, S-N-T-S. And when somebody's in a coma and they wake up, somebody comes out of a dream, they come to. And so this is like sent. You come to is awaken, and sent to is when you're when you're asleep. And so the Santa Claus is a sleeping clause, and that's why he sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. And so a Santa Claus, a clause is a stipulation of a contract. If you're sleeping, the stipulation says we can get away with anything we want to while you're sleeping, from Santa, the sleeping clause. So that's what I got here. I'll make this real short. And as soon as I finish this job up, I'll make a little how-to video of some of the things I had to do. And then I'll get back to my reading, what I like to do best. So I'm going to work through Christmas. It's the best time. Everybody be gone out of the office, and I'll be able to get more done, get the painting done, get the floor done while nobody's walking on it. And I never believe in Santa Claus anyway. And I'll get a short video here on how to cap these wood posts and make them look like vinyl. This was for Breland Farmer Associates. They're the one that draw all the architectural drawings you see in Better Homes and Gardens magazine. I've been doing their work a long time. And they were fixing to put some vinyl handrails up and want to coat these posts. And they remembered I did some like this up in another place for them in the country. And this is aluminum, and it leaves a sweet vinyl finish that you'll never have to paint again. And you can probably rent a tool like this at your rental center. I don't know how much they go for. I bought this one 30 years ago, probably for about $1,200. It probably costs over $2,000 now. But this is the tool that I use to do this. And I'll show you the best way to set anchors in drywall for hanging pictures or whatever you might want to hang. You might want to hang your keyboard up there. And I'll give a little more on some electrical. I went back and changed all these old outlets. It was the wrong color. And show you how to recognize some of the different wire colors. And how I work in a hot box without getting electrocuted. Alright, I'm going to cut this off here. Good day.
Don't forget. I won't forget.
Alright, I'm going to cut this off here. Good day.